Hi, hello. Today is my week 136 for my weekly ear training. And so for this week, I tried to study this song titled It's Not All About You by Lawrence. And like what I've said, I mean, it's only one view of my previous ear training, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I just kind of mentioned there that the last ear training that I did was kind of like a little bit underwhelming, quite easy. So for this week, I chose a song that is a little bit harder or a little bit challenging, I suppose. And yeah, I chose some song by Lawrence. And again, it's not all about you. It's the title of the song. Okay, so anyway, there's the song. Anyway, yeah, of course there's more to it than that. So for this one, yeah, I guess I can jump straight away with this. There are some parts here that of course I'm not quite sure, but I guess for this one, even though it's a little bit challenging, there are some parts here that I think I was able to play the right chords or somewhere close to it. I don't know, maybe I'm still wrong. I think the song is in the key of D. Okay, and because it just mostly, the chords for at least the first half of it mostly revolves around D, G, and A. So I'm thinking that's the 1, 4, and 5. First part, you're actually going to be hearing this, I guess, bass line, or it's the piano, so ooh, whatever it is. And then I'm thinking that it's just a D chord, so I'm doing this one. So without F sharp, I suppose. And I'm just doing this because that's the F sharp. And then G. That's the rhythm. 1 and 2. That's the intro. So I'm thinking for that first bar, it's just really a D chord, but it has that with that F sharp, then going to that G, and then the G is for the next bar. So for this one, 2, 3, 4, D, G, 2, 3, 4. That's a rhythm for that intro. And then for the verse, you're gonna be doing the same thing again for like 3 times. So for the next part of that, it goes with G, and I think there's some kind of movement within the bar, but I still think it's within the G chord. So I'm kind of taking it as, I don't know, I'm thinking of this as it's not, at first I used to think of it as G sus2 over F sharp, but now that I realize it's not G sus2, it's somewhere close to a D also, maybe D over F sharp, I don't know. That's the chord that I'm doing. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay. So maybe G and then D over F sharp. I'm gonna be changing this to D over F sharp. And then next bar is A half bar, and then just for the sake of it, A7 for the next half bar. And then after that, it's still within the verse. It does that thing again. G, F sharp, G, but I'm still thinking D with an F sharp bass, and then G, 2, 3, 4. And you do that thing twice. And then after that, it goes with in the end, in the end, in the end is the truth. Baby, 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 it's all about you. Something like that. So yeah, I guess D, I'm not going to be specifying the count here, but I'm thinking D, and then D over F sharp, and then this one, I'm not really sure with this, but I'm just really moving the bass, G, and then half step lower with the bass. I think you can think of this as a B minor, and then back to G, and then I'm going going to A. And then this one I'm not sure if there's actually a G sharp going there leading to A or A7 or G sharp going lower, whatever. But I feel that there's kind of like what do you call that? Like a passing note. Something like that. And for one whole bar, that A or A7. Then after that, it's not all about you. I'm just thinking G over B. And then D. D over A. G over B. D over A. So if I'm going to be playing the second part of that verse, I suppose, it goes like this. Something like that. And then after that, it goes to this short instrumental, which is basically the same as intro. For twice. And after that, it goes to verse 2, which is exactly the same as verse 1. Maybe once in a while, there are some added notes here and there. There's no way I can figure that one out for now, or those for now. But yeah, after that, verse 2 is exactly the same, and then it goes to, like, I guess, bridge, where it goes with it's not about you, baby. That part right there. It goes with D, bar, then G. I'm just thinking it this way because I think doing a whole G is, I guess, a little bit too thick or a little bit too much. So I'm taking the D like this, or maybe 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's for the bridge. So one bar of D, one bar of G for twice, and then after that it starts to modulate to D sharp. Okay, and basically it's just D sharp to G sharp. Okay, so D sharp, one bar. I'm not thinking of this as E flat. It's weird. It sounds like it went higher. So D sharp, one bar, G sharp, one bar. And then it does this, I guess, slight chord progression where it goes with D sharp, G sharp, and then A sharp. I think the counting would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so after that modulation, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, after that, I think it stays on that key for a little bit, where it kind of like still does this same riff, but this time I'm thinking it's D sharp. So I'm thinking D sharp over F double sharp, and then G sharp. So. For twice. And after that, basically the chord progression are just the same as the verse 1. It's just modulated one semitone higher. So after that twice thing, I do what is this? D over D sharp. So and the end, that part right there. D sharp, D over F sharp, and then I'm thinking G sharp, what is this? C minor, I suppose. G sharp, and then A, and then baby, that part. It goes with A7, or A sharp 7, or A sharp, and then B7, where it modulates again to a higher key, which is basically the 5th. And then this time it goes around to E. And same riff. I'm just thinking E over G sharp, A. Right? Yes. Basically twice. And after that it goes to the last part. In the end is the truth. Baby, 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 it's not all about you. Okay, so basically the concept of the chords there almost the same as the verse one, just modulated higher again. So the chords that I did there on that last part is just E, G sharp, and then A, and then that in the end E, G sharp, E over G sharp, and then A, and I'm thinking C sharp minor, and then A, and then B, and then B7, and then this one is A over C sharp, then E, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so I know there are a lot of things there that are not really that clear. I mean, yeah, it's actually quite hard to explain the chords to a song like this, but I'm gonna be playing from the top all the way to the end. I hope I don't mess this up, because we're kind of getting a little bit hungry here, especially my girl over there. But anyway, let's try from the very top. Here we go. A little bit different. Same as intro. Verse 2, same. Bridge. Then modulate, half step. Then here we go. Same riffs. And that's pretty much it. So yeah, I mean, it mostly revolves around the same chords, other than the fact that it kind of modulated two semitones, like one semitone and then one semitone, or half step. And then other than that, yeah, I think some of the chords that I'm not quite sure with this is on the part where in the end, this part. Baby, baby, it's no, this one I'm quite sure. I kind of hear that one quite good, but this part, just kind of wing that one. Okay, and also the part where it goes with but I think it's just mostly G. I'm not really sure if it really goes to a D over F sharp for that second bar though. A and then E7, I think that's totally fine. And then what else? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Those are the parts that I'm not really quite sure of. But for most parts of this, I was just really using triads. and just simple inversions here and there. But yeah, I guess it's pretty much it. I kind of feel a little bit proud for this one because, yeah, I thought it's gonna be really hard, but I don't really, I didn't really found it. I didn't really find it. I didn't found it.
Finds.
I do not founds it quite hard. So yeah, but then again, like always, I mean, maybe there are a bunch of chords here that I'm playing wrong. So yeah, I'm never gonna claim that I'm 100% right to any of the chords that I'm doing here, to any of the songs that I'm trying to figure out. But yeah, other than that, if you think that you have a better choice of chords, don't hesitate to, I guess, mention it or yeah, or say it on the comment section down below. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That's It's Not All About You by Lawrence, and that is my week 136. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.